done. Now, Ted. Now it's time. Now, Ted. Now.
Is it
now,
time
now.
Is it now?
It's time
no,
now. Now is the
had,
time. The time is now.
You had me go. You
Go.
wound me up on this before. Oh, hang on, it's 9 o'clock. Hello, everybody. Yes, it's now, Chris. Hello, good evening, and welcome. Did that? No, didn't.
No, take two. Take two.
Hello, good evening, and welcome.
No, far too much energy. Less energy. Calm down a bit.
Listen, good evening. I'll do. All right.
That's about right. Yeah.
Ted at eModels.co.uk, and I'm with the other two because we're still one missing. He's still away on. He's still. I was going to say paternity leave. But we're still away.
Parental leave.
Still away on. What sort of leave is it?
I don't know.
Compassionate leave.
Compassionate leave too.
Compassionate leave. Yeah, we can allow him some time away on compassionate leave. The Fox is away, but it's all good news in the Fox household, and we won't bore you with that. But we can tell you it's all good news in the Fox household, and hopefully he will be back next week to present 3 What's in stores on the bounce. So,
yeah.
So
and he's going to have 5 weeks of pent-up Foxness to release, so we won't have to say anything next week.
Yeah, that's it. We could just turn him on and set him off. And
I'm not going to turn him on.
Yeah, that came.
I want to know how far. You know the not paternity leave. You got me going at the compassionate leave. At what point does it stop being compassionate leave and just start being lazy?
Yeah. Yeah, well, he's got to fill a questionnaire when he comes back, and it will have the meeting in the office, behind closed doors without coffee. And we'll discuss it then. And whether we'll have to dock his pay or anything like that. I don't know. But I've just realised that I've lost chat, so I haven't a clue what anybody else is saying.
They're saying stuff and things and hello.
Yeah. So yes. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to eModels Live. Again, all that stuff. We've got lots of terms and conditions, and there are lots of them. So behave yourself. Don't talk about other shops, and behave, or we'll have you out. Yeah, that's about it, really.
That was easy, wasn't it, Tim?
Now what? We'll do belly and bench. We did forget that last week. Well, I almost forgot it, but we'll do belly and bench. But in the meantime, it's Colin's turn, and we'll go over for some Festus factoids.
Just as well then, because I didn't know whether we was doing one tonight. Because
if you haven't got one, then we won't.
No, I've got one here. Well, okay. I've got 2 ears, but yeah. On this day in 1996, Dolly the Sheep was born.
Oh, yes. I remember Dolly the Sheep.
The world's first cloned sheep. Scientists have replaced the nucleus of an egg cell with a nucleus from a parent cell, in Dolly's case, an udder cell from a thin Dorset sheep. 1996.
Yeah.
Damn. I've got some births. Speed this up a bit for you. Let's find Andrew Ellicott Douglas, an American astronomer.
Hang on a minute. Andrew E. Cock Douglas. That's too easy.
I know. I'm trying to find the other one.
He's building up to it.
He was born on this day in 1867. We got George Henry Falconer Nuttall, an American-born British biologist and physician, and he was born in 1862. I'm looking for the one I saw earlier. Where is he gone? There he is. On this day in 1753, an English mining engineer was born called Jonathan Carter Hornblower with an H.
Hornblower.
Hornblower. Yeah, I thought that was quite a suave name. So that's your births, folks. Your deaths, well, there's some good ones in here. I'll just make that window a bit bigger for myself so I can read it. What have we got? Oh, we got a Swedish ethnologist and archaeologist and a scholar of South American Indian culture was born. And his name was Niels Erland Herbert Nordenskoid.
Did you say he was an ethnologist?
Yeah.
Is that just someone who swears a lot?
Yeah. Post it. And he died at the young age of 54. Same age as me there. There you go. And what else have we got? Oh, yeah, we got this bloke died on this day in 1833 at the age of 68. And he was a French inventor called Joseph Nicephore Nippets, I think. And,
where was he from? He sounded Japanese.
He's French. He's a French inventor who was the first person to make a permanent photographic image.
Ah.
There you go. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, mate. Factoids and deaths and births.
That's it. Spot on. Yeah. Well, thank you for that, Colin. No doubt. Yeah. What else we got to do? I've got my book again. And I've got some more useless. It can't be true. It can't be true.
But it might be true.
Yeah, I'll find something in here tonight that hopefully was a bit more informative than it was last week, because this one, it can't be true, and it's all about animals this week, and it's about rabbits. Now then, rabbits are the biggest animal pests in Australia.
They're not that big.
I thought they were. I thought
They're
kangaroos
not
were
that big.
bigger.
No.
I've seen bigger animals than that.
They was imported from the UK, weren't they? And bred like rabbits, basically.
You're still in my thumb there.
Kangaroos are bigger.
Yeah, rabbits are the biggest animal pests in Australia. Apart from thinking that it was kangaroos, there are literally millions upon millions of them. They're all descended from 6 rabbits, 3 males, 3 females, who were let loose in the 1850s. There you go.
They mean biggest as in the most of them, not the biggest as in the biggest size.
The biggest, largest.
Okay.
Right. And now then, a bit of information about sea hedgehogs. I didn't know there was such a thing. I wonder if they, do they come out at night and nosy around and drink milk and eat slugs, things like that? Yeah. The sea hedgehogs, usually about a foot long. Yeah. They kill sharks more than 20 feet long. How do they do that then? Because you'd think a sea hedgehog is on the seabed, and the sharks are up there. So how does it do that?
They jump.
Do they spike their water?
Oh,
get me coat. Tough crowd.
Yeah, there's a point. Do crabs think that fish are flying? No, never mind. I'll come back next week.
Okay. We have got a giveaway to announce this evening on other more popular notes. If you haven't already, pop over to last week's video and leave a comment on there. Something about planes and call signs and things. But yes, we're giving away a thing tonight. So at the end of the show, stick around for that. Or you'll miss it. And if you win it, you won't know you've won it. So you won't win it. So off. Yeah.
Got to be in it. Got to be in it to win it.
Oh yeah, it was the Top Gun Hornet.
Top Gun Maverick thing. It was the Top Gun, the FA-18 Hornet from Top Gun. So yes, leave a comment on last week's video, and near the end of the show, we'll go across and randomly select one using the YouTube random comment picker. So randomly pick a comment from YouTube, and you too could win one of those, or you could go and buy it yourself. It's entirely up to you.
Graham Roberts said Ted's P45 is in the post. Yeah, it is getting pretty bad. It can't be true. It is pretty bad. This actually was bought on Marks and Spencer's.
I did see that. I saw the St Michael thing across the top.
Remember when it used to be called St Michael?
Well, the shop was always Marks and Spencer's, but they always had St Michael was their brand name for things, wasn't it? I don't think.
It was their own brand product, wasn't it?
Do they still have it, or do they just go with S and with Marks and Spencer's now?
I think it's still a thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I wonder if there's a date on it, because it's years old.
Hmm.
Muse has got to go. She's getting ready for work, so see you on the rerun. Bye.
See you later.
Enjoy work.
Take care.
Probably when all these facts were put into this book, it was quite amusing, but it's not anymore. Published in 1983. There you are. That's how old it is.
Oh, there you go then, Ted.
I wonder how many of those facts have been proved wrong now. Because in 1983, Pluto was considered to be a planet. So things change. Science advances.
Well, anyway, belly and bench. What's in the belly and what's on the bench as usual, because we usually forget that. So let us know what you've been doing. And don't forget, if you've finished a thing, you get a ding. So let us know if you've any kits or anything that model related that you finished between last week and this week, and you can get a ding. And as Ericsson says, Pluto is a dog.
Straight in is scale modelling chaos. Belly sausages in creamy apple and cider sauce with mashed spuds and leeks. Choc and nut cornetto for dessert even.
Desert.
Put your teeth in coal. Bench is a 35th scale Meng Husky TSV getting ready to start building for a new video build.
Cool.
Man.
Ed Leonard says, burn that book.
Mac says, Mac is saying, what runs over sea hedgehogs? Is it a motor pike and sidecar?
Oh dear.
Sorry. Tonight is the night for bad jokes.
Oh, we seem to have lost Colin. I wonder what happened there. That's.
Come on, you got to admit.
Has it got a side carp?
That's what I was saying, motor pike and sidecar.
I didn't hear the side carp bit. I was too busy mentally not laughing about the motor pike. Sorry.
Tonight is the night for bad jokes. So if any of the crowd out there have got some bad jokes, let's have some bad jokes. Yes. Mac awards you 1,000 points for that.
Anders says Pluto is a dog. This is true. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And why does Pluto walk on four legs and
Goofy?
Yeah, forget that. What's the other dog called in?
Goofy.
Yeah, Goofy walks on two legs, but they're both dogs.
Goofy can talk. Pluto can't.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh well. I'm just bad at jokes. Says Stuart Tucker. My image on the camera. Some more belly and bench. We'll get on with the. I've finished a Lego type thing, a Lamborghini V12 Vision GT. That'll do. It's model related, isn't it? There we go. You can have a ding for that.
Well, that was an impressive ding. That one.
It was a bit subtle, a little bit sort of mellow.
Wasn't it? It was very deft.
I know all about the Lamborghini. Has anybody watched the Jeremy Clarkson on his farm? That's brilliant. He's got a Lamborghini tractor. I didn't know there was such a thing as a Lamborghini tractor.
eModels have done a kit of a Lamborghini tractor before now. So
that's how Lamborghini started out, as agricultural machine makers.
Oh, right. Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
We've got some more belly and bench. Johnny says, a belly leftover pepperoni pizza with extra pepperoni and sausage. Sounds pleasant. Bench monogram 1/24th scale sprint car from 1988. It's been non-cooperative from the start. Yeah, stick with it. I'm sure it will come clean. You'll be able to do something with it.
Max McGinn. Max McGinn. It sounds like a song, that Max McGinn. Belly, bangers and mash with baked beans and bench. The finished painting 2 Death Guard Chaos Sorcerers and 2 Imperial Guard Manticores. Yeah.
Finished, Ted. Finished. He said finished painting.
Finished, Ted.
Finished painting. Finished. Go on then. There you go.
Mac has finished his Bandai AT-ST, finally, he says.
Cool. Yeah, with a bottle of champagne at the end of it. So
you know what that's from, don't you, Ted?
It is Star Wars.
Yes, well done. I knew you'd get there. Yeah.
See, I'm learning all the time. Scale model Bamp says Lambos come from tractors. It's a fact-filled feast tonight.
You could write that in your book. Write it in the back of your book. So then
I'll have to write Lambos.
Extra. It can't be true.
Tim Young has got a ding request. He's finished his 35th scale Little Green Men mini diorama with Russian soldiers in Lugansk, using the excellent new Mini Art Ukrainian road sign set.
Ah, right. Well done.
Cool.
There we go. There's a dig. Yeah, I like that Mini Art stuff. It's pretty good. I think
Isn't it?
I've still got the Churchill tank to get on with.
Yeah.
And make a diorama out of that. And I was thinking of getting somebody's dinging, and it's not me.
That just dinged in my ear, but it wasn't my phone.
Yeah.
Where were we? Michael Jackman. Belly, triple cheeseburger, large meal from McDonald's. Bench, 148th. Heinkel, 111. Torpedo bomber. And yes, I've watched all of Clarkson's Farm.
Oh yeah, really worth watching. Yeah, it's not a Top Gear. It's not Top Gear on a farm. It's brilliant. And I don't know if there's any farmers in the chat. I don't recall any farmers sort of being into model making. Perhaps because after watching Jeremy Clarkson, they just don't have time.
Yeah. Anders Ericsson, belly, pasta and kebab meat, and some side salad for lunch. Coffee and a couple of sandwiches with egg and cheese this evening. Bench is mostly on hold because it's been too warm and the weather's nice, and he's lost a bit of mojo.
Yeah, that's the problem with the weather. You're finding far too much stuff to do outside rather than coming to a hot, sweaty sort of enclosed box. Yeah, but by the time you finish your stuff outside, it's too tight to go upstairs.
Yeah.
And it's only a mere 28 degrees in my sweat box.
I don't measure the temperature in here other than knowing it's hot. But William Rayborn has finished. He's finished his 172nd Supermarine Spitfire from Airfix.
Well done, William.
And very impressive it is as well, mate.
Mm-hmm. Well, have you seen it? So
yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Mm. Edward Leonard says, Billy, a steak, something lime and cheese. Yeah.
I would say that's probably cilantro. I don't know what it is though, but
cilantro. Yeah, cilantro.
Yeah, that's it.
Steak, cilantro, lime and cheese burrito. Never heard of it. Max says I can have 1,000 points too, so that's it. I'm level pegging with.
I want points. I'm sure I deserve points for something. I'll get points. Give me points.
You get
I feel
points
left
for
out.
getting your birthday wrong.
I got my birthday wrong. Yes, yeah. Today is my 4th YouTube anniversary. This on this day 4 years ago, I put my first video up, but I was thinking it was 5 years ago, but I just miscounted. I have vivid memories last year of doing a 4th birthday thing, and that's why I said 5 this year, but I didn't. I don't know why.
You got in trouble counting to 5. Chris.
I couldn't
How
count
do
to
you
5.
feel?
I'm big. Well, to be fair, I'm only 4, so it's still right that I can't count that high. It's good.
Oh dear.
Graham says, does eModels do spare parts? I assume it would depend what you're after. Either way, we don't actually work for eModels, so we can't give you a solid answer. But email them and ask. Give them a shout, sales@emodels.co.uk, and ask them politely what you're after, and they'll probably be able to help you out with something.
Yeah. If not, they can always put you in touch with whatever model supplier it is so that you can contact them directly.
Yeah, they probably don't do spare parts for cars, the BMW Mini or things like that. Yeah, you need to go to a garage for that. But yeah, ask them. They do spare parts for some things, airbrushes and things like that. Depends what you're after. Where were we? Porsche made tractors as well. Ferrari made or makes lift trucks. That's impressing the girls, isn't it? You could be a forklift truck driver and tell all the girls that you drive a Ferrari. Where are we at?
Tim Young, I don't know whether you've read that one. Belly, meatballs, gravy and mash. Bench, making a new Bren gun, resin brass, 1/4 scale, Mark 4 tank kit for a Berlin 1919 scene.
Cool.
Tim Young saw a Lambo tractor on the bench at Stromboli. Vintage model. It used to pull trawlers onto the sand.
Cool.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Graham Roberts got a cottage pie in his belly, and on the bench he's got the Tamiya 148 Tomcat. Nice.
Max giving me points. I've got 1,000 points for my 4th birthday.
Right.
Happy now.
We're all equal now. Yeah, we've got to keep.
Oh, now I'll get more. Johnny's giving me participation points as well, so I've got more points than you. Right, it's slow. Are there not many people around in watching? I can't see how many people are actually watching at the moment.
I don't know whether it's one of those kicking a ball of air round nights or not.
Oh, is it one of those nights? It's also the day after the 4th of July American holiday night, isn't it? So some of our American viewers might not be around.
Yes, yeah. Any Americans are in, and it's the 4th of July. Are they ahead of us? Or are they behind us?
They're behind us.
You mean like culturally, or?
Yeah. We can't go there.
That's what I was asking. I wasn't not giving an opinion, just asking.
No, they're behind us in time, normally between 5 and 7 hours.
So they could be just getting into the swing of 4th of July type stuff and things like that.
Yeah. Oh, Dan says there are 72 watching, or 70 people, 70 or 72 people watching. If you're watching and aren't in the live chat, make sure you are. Come along and say hello. Find the YouTube button wherever it is. If you're not actually watching on the YouTube app or page, find the live chat bit. It's the bit with all the chat in it that's live. You can't miss it. Just chuck in, say hello, because otherwise we'll just sit here looking at you.
We've got a ding. We've got a ding. Said Bobbins 9000 has just finished building a Lego squid.
Oh, right. Here we go. There we go. There's a ding because you finished a ding. Chris has just lost his points, says Johnny. All right.
But what?
Wibbлекins.
Dan Kramer says he's Central Time, so he's 6 hours behind. It's 3:30 there. It's 3:22 p.m. Yeah. Cool. So he's on the 5th of July.
Matty's Murphy texting in South Wales, again, somebody that we don't know anything about, says, "Hiya folks, haven't commented for a while, but always watch your great show." Must be the other show that they watch.
Must be watching something else then. Max says there's only 23 likes. More likes, please. Yes, press the like button, and if you don't like us, press the dislike button. Press it twice.
Yeah, to really press it hard.
Candy Graham spent his 4th of July with myself in the 24/7 hangout.
Cool.
Nice to have met him.
With their fireworks.
Mate, it was very chilled, very relaxed, and very cordial.
Lovely. Emma Jane Young, Belly Percy pigs. That's all you need, really, isn't it? I couldn't eat that many of them, though. They're very, very sweet, aren't they? Yeah. Bench Engage Metcalf Workers Cottage with Summer Garden. I only got a winter one to do now, and I'll have the 4 seasons cottage display. That'd be cool. Look forward to seeing that.
Oh, how cool is that?
Yeah, I could quite build them Metcalf cottages just for the sake of building the cottages, not necessarily with it having a layout or anything like that.
Just an interesting thing to make, isn't they?
Yeah. So I just used to throw them together when I used to build them, and there were, you could see bits of glue here and sort of white bits of the folded tabs and things like that. But I think I might get one and just build it just for the sake of building it. A bit of nostalgia building.
I mean, you think you can sit there with a bit of diorama, static grass, all kinds of moss, and all, make a nice little scene, couldn't you?
Yeah, we could. Yeah. So some things are stirring in my mind now. Yeah, I could do that. I'll go. Yeah, we do have a local model shop that sells railway stuff. So
yeah, because you've got nothing else on the go at the moment, have you?
No. Yeah, it's all taken. Yeah, I think what it is at the moment. I think I'm on the summer timetable for builds. Nothing really gets done. But we'll soon be around to the autumn time builds, and then we'll be back into.
Oh, absolutely. Mark Arsenal one's just saying, put a thing up there, says, just wanted to say, Colin, I saw you interviewed on another channel the other day, and you are an inspiration. Thumbs up.
Oh, cheers, mate. Yeah, I did see you advertise that, Colin. I must admit, I must be honest, I haven't watched it yet because I've been away. I went away on one holiday.
It was flattering to be asked. It was a last-minute standing because someone had not been able to make it. And,
you're on A-list somewhere. Nice. That's all right. Yeah.
Absolutely. No, many thanks for the compliment, mate.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, one day somebody will come along and ask me to interview me. Yeah,
I think the host immediately regretted it as soon as I started.
yeah. Now then, Colin, can you tell me?
Because the guy's from, I think it's Oregon, and he just totally was like, translator, please. Just see it. Oh, bless.
Emma Jane says Metcalf are doing an amazing cattle range, which is so much fun, and you could do lots of beautiful dioramas with them.
Like the sound of that. Might be an idea to do something like that for the Crimbo build or something.
Yeah, that could be an idea. Yeah, something. Something
you
different.
There's 4 of us, so each one of us does a cottage, but with a different season. Just a thought.
Yeah, or we could all have the same cottage, but turn it into something. You could do something with it.
I can imagine Foxx is sitting at home going, "Don't do this to me, you rotten."
Yeah, he'll just warhammer it up. Yeah, he'll just cut the windows out and have people standing out.
Apart from anything else, it's July, so Foxx has already got his kit and started it. So he'll have to start a different one now if we change the plan.
That's
still denubbing it, Chris, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where he is tonight, cutting everything off of sprues and denubbing things. Candy says the police have put signs in his neighbourhood reminding the residents that celebratory gunfire will result in a £4,000 fine. $4,000 fine.
Yeah.
Dan Kramer says, "Where was your interview? What?
It was on Rise Dam Designs, Josh's channel. The link is in my Facebook group and on my YouTube channel. So scroll down, have a looky-loo.
Yeah.
Dave Carwood says, Foxx starts Christmas build. Must be time to put the sprouts on.
Yes, a big couple of weeks, just another week or two, and the sprouts can go on just in time.
What I want to know, where Foxx is concerned, is has he survived Christmas tree gate? Because whilst Mama Foxx was in hospital, he got rid of the Christmas tree.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Did he do it himself, or did he employ somebody to do it?
I think he may have done it himself, Ted.
I can't see him doing anything like manual labour. I'm sure he would have got a man in.
But I had a message from him the other day saying how impressed he was with himself because he changed the wiper blades on his car.
Well, that's about exactly. That's as impressed as he gets. So you can imagine doing anything more than that.
I could just see Foxx in a full hazmat suit, goggles and mask and everything, just to throw the Christmas tree out, just in case there's spiders.
Helicopter hovering over with a grappling hook so he could hook the tree to it.
Yeah, that's it. The look on the bin man's face as he opens the bin and sees a Christmas tree in it in July.
I can just imagine the look on Mama Fox's face when she walked into her lounge and went,
"Something different in here. What's missing?"
Yeah.
What have you done?
I want to know what he's put in its place, because Christmas tree is quite a distinct shape, and it would leave a Christmas tree shaped hole in the room. So you've got to have something to go in there. I'm thinking it might be a life-size Darth Vader or something.
I think Foxx would have gone for a distraction technique, and I think the 2-foot Master Chief or whatever might be just stood there.
I bet it's a life-size Jar Jar Binks.
Good shout.
Yeah. It's just, you see, it's like when you take a picture off the wall, and it leaves that shape of the picture on the wall. So there could be a Christmas tree shape on the wall.
He's probably tried to move furniture a bit closer to go, Christmas tree. I don't know what you're on about, Mum.
Yeah, but the trouble is, if you move the furniture around too much, she'll just reach out and put a cup of tea down, and there won't be anywhere to put it. And because Mac does say he did put it up earlier. Mac put it up earlier, but it might have been missed. Cilantro is coriander in the UK. Why do things have different names?
Oh, right.
They have zucchini, don't they? They have a zucchini for courgette. Strange thing. What else? Chat's been going on, so it's good to see chat is moving and everybody's talking amongst themselves. Where are we at? What gauge?
Tim Young says Emma's dying from happiness right now because the pastoral country dioramas are her favourite builds. I'd give it a go building one of them.
Yeah. The thing is that could be like being tempted to move into the dark side of model railways. You know, you start with a little house, and then you start.
And then all of a sudden, there's
yeah. And then
but the thing is I could quite easily see a model train where I can put my extra fin bottle on it here, and then send it around so it delivers it to over there to the top of the hobby zone.
I can see Ted doing one little cottage, and then in 3 weeks' time, he's got 7 miles of track going around behind him, around the house, down the hatch, and
yeah, gin coming up on the train up the hill.
Yeah, talking about then you end up talking about DMUs and double headers and banking and sort of things like that.
I don't know what you're talking about now. Ted, it's that time.
Yeah, yes, yeah. We're going to do things a little bit quicker this evening because we're there's only 3 of us, and we find it hard to sort of get an hour out of us, especially as it's so hot in here at the moment. So we're going to move on quickly, and we're going to do the what's in store. And now it's my turn for what's in store this week. Oh, yeah. It's my turn for what's in store this week, and I didn't pick it until about 10 minutes before we came on air because I've forgotten all about it. But yeah, there is a little bit of a tenuous link tonight. It is a bit of a tenuous link. So what you've got to do, you know the rules. You just got to wait until I show you 6 items that I've selected from the store shelves tonight. As I say, it was 10 minutes ago, so when I picked them, these things were in stock. They were on the shelves. They were available for you to go and purchase. But remember, if you want it, you've got to slop it in your basket. And then you've got it's not yours till you check me out. So
it's not bad really that Ted's only done the what's in store 10 minutes before we went live, because he only knew it was Monday 15 minutes before we went live. So
exactly.
Yeah,
we did have to message him to remind him.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's that's Chris said the other day when I posted a picture of me being on holiday again. He said, "You've just come back." Yeah, but life is just one long holiday.
Yeah, you're just a jet set celebrity, aren't you, Ted?
That's it. Yeah, I'm living the dream. So anyway, I'm going to move some things around on the screen so I can see them.
Oh dear.
I don't want to see the secret things that he's got on the screen, no.
This is where it could go dangerously wrong, Chris.
I shall not press any buttons for you, Ted. I'll let you press your own buttons so I don't get in trouble for putting things on the screen when they shouldn't have been seen.
Yeah. I'm trying to move. Right, let's move. What's it done now? Hang on.
Just going well with it.
He's got no one to blame but himself.
I'm trying to move one screen to the other. I've totally lost it. Right. I've done it again. I'm not used to this technology. One screen was brilliant. Now, every time I move this screen...
Not the red button, Ted, says Anders.
We'll get there in a minute. I promise. Yeah, well, I promise we'll be there in a minute. Why is it not moving? Yeah, it's not good when you can't.
That's it. That looks like it's moved. I can't see it on the little picture now, so probably okay.
Yeah, I tell you what, I just won't have any chat because.
That's all right. We'll tell you about the chat. It's fine.
Right, yes, add to stream. There we go. There we go. We'll have tonight a thing about what's in store. And the first one we've got is the ICM 1/16 scale British Queen's Guard Grenadier. And yeah, it does look a little bit shoddy. He looks a little bit shoddy, actually, doesn't he? Because I think he could have. I think he's got his mate's tunic on. It looks a little, I think, it doesn't fit, does it? It's not smart. It's a little bit long in the sleeves. Probably going to ride up with wear. But yeah, ICM.
Saying that though, Ted, these are iconic images that you see, isn't it? You know, the guard in his little tower there. You know, so nice kid.
Sorry to interrupt, Ted, but I have important breaking news from Foxx. And he sent a message saying, to counter the impressiveness of changing my own wiper blades, the next day I accidentally shaved my beard off.
I know, that was brilliant.
That's why he hasn't come in tonight then.
Because he probably only shaved half of it off, obviously. So
he forgot to put the comb on, Chris, and apparently went straight up the middle of the chin. And really ate.
Yeah, Foxx, if you're watching, we need a picture.
Can only happen to him.
Sorry, as you were, Ted.
Yeah, I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, what's in stock? Yes, this is the ICM 116 British Queen's Guard getting ready here. Now, yeah, it's a plastic model. It's not resin or anything like that. But if you want to get into figure painting, get one of these because they're brilliant. ICM do some nice molds and they don't break the bank because a 1/16th figure like this in resin would be 60, 70, 80 quid, something like that. But
does it come with the little hut that he stands in, Ted?
Let's have a look down. Let's refresh that page and we'll see if it gives us any more details.
Like you say, you see all the tourists taking photos, don't you, of the guards and that. It's I think 17.
It's got some
17
floor with
quid.
it, at least.
I think that's a good little shout.
Oh no, it's a little platform.
Pick one up.
No, I don't think it comes on a little plinth like that.
I've got a question. The hat. What's the point?
The bear skin, yeah.
Why? There must be a reason that it developed and became a thing, but why?
Yeah, it's to put the packed lunch under, Chris, in it. Two doorstep
so you can get a full thermos
and a cup of tea on top, isn't it? It's
yeah, but you see pictures of them at Waterloo, don't you? And they're wearing that uniform with the red tunics and the
it's only ceremonial, though, isn't it? The bearskin hat, isn't it?
It is now, yeah. But it didn't used to be. They used to march around in it. But it's looking a nice figure. As I say, if you want to get into figure painting, well, we said these are a nice, easy, cheap way. They're £18, not a great deal if you've got to mess it up. Be plastic. You can always strip it off and start again. But so that's it. That's the British Queen, Queen's Guards Grenadier, 100% new mould. There we are, in stock now. $17.99 from eModels.
Dan does say, "Why is the hat over his eyes?" It's to keep the rain out because it's British. It rains, so it just drills off straight off over his face.
It's normally eyebrow height in it, Ted, from what I remember.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think so. They can't see under it because they've got to march around that parade ground lots of times, haven't they? So, I need to see where they're going. The next one, 3 syringes. Lots of uses for 3 syringes, from mixing glue, things like that. I find them pretty good if you've got to mix sort of measured amounts of paint. I've got a couple of boxes of these, purely for paint and nothing else. Purely for paint and things like that. But ideal. 3 syringes, and it says Hermes again. What's it say? Doesn't say anything. Ideal for the application of larger liquid quantities, supplied in packs of 3. 3 syringes.
It's good when you're mixing paints as well, if you're doing ratios, isn't it? So
if you want to make sure you get the constant colours, you're mixing sort of large amounts up, and you can accurately measure out your percentages, things like that. So and it does say on the side of them for single use. Clean them out, you can use them many times. So there we are. Nothing else we could say about that. 3 syringes, $4.95. Next one, the Revell 135 Model T ambulance. This is an American ambulance. I couldn't find a British one. Never mind. But it's a 19. Did we give one of these away a few weeks ago?
I don't remember.
I think we did. Was it the ICM one?
It could have been. Could have been one I've seen. Yeah, because I did see a couple of ambulances. But 1917, First World War. Yeah, many of them based on the Model T Ford chassis.
That's not the one Cole's doing, is it? He's doing a.
Cole's doing the ICM one, mate.
Oh, it's the ICM one, right?
Yeah, the ICM 1917 Model T. Yeah,
that's where I've seen it before. Yeah, that's where it springs to mind. But the Revell Level 4. I know we do tend to knock Revell now and again, but they do make some pretty nice vehicles. Nothing more on that. More information. Let's have a look. No, he hasn't got any more information. There we are. Anyway, Model T ambulance. That's the third one in the shop tonight, so you've got to buy it. There we go.
Yeah. And I'll tell you something, Ted, as well. That's not a bad price, is it? 16 quid. Can't argue with that at all.
No, and it's a level 4 kit, so there's going to be a bit of thinking to be done in it. It's not just a snap together thing. So a bit of detail, 1/35th, so it's going to be quite big as well. But there we go. Oh, the next one is another Revell. I didn't purposely pick it as a Revell, but this is the Revell 172nd Airbus helicopter. Now, I'm sure that everywhere that you go these days, you will see the air ambulance. It seems like it's often normal procedure these days. I do remember when I used to be in a job that the helicopter would only go out if it was requested, and now it will seem to launch at anything. It will make a point of going out, if not to transport any patients, but to get a doctor there quicker, because it's the golden. I think it's 20 minutes, isn't it? If you get
it's the golden hour, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like the golden hour. But if you get somebody there within 20 minutes of a person suffering injury, there's going to be more chance of them surviving. And these helicopters and the crews do a fantastic job. They're well worth. As you've probably seen, most of the helicopters will be sort of garishly coloured because they've got sponsors and everything. Sort of people putting money into them, so they're going to show the logos and that. And you could make this if your local hospital has an Airbus helicopter. I'm sure you could find a way of putting the decals on to suit your actual local helicopter. Yeah. So there we are. Yeah. But yeah, a little bit about it there. If you want to have a look, it's item #04939. But yeah, you've got to have a look at it. That was it. That one. And the next one is the Zvezda. I should have picked this. Zvezda 172nd Medic Team, 39 to 42. So we're looking at Dunkirk, that sort of thing. Of a couple of medics. What's actually in this one? We'll just try to. What is that?
Oh, it's for a game. A lot of the Zvezda stuff is used for games. So
is it? It's tabletop gaming.
Tabletop gaming gives you sort of stats for them and movement things and stuff like that.
Right. Yes. Okay. Well, that's what that's for. Yeah. Unless you wanted to build these into a little diorama. Zvezda, I do have some of the Zvezda stuff around somewhere. I got it from front of a magazine. I think it was a little anti-tank gun crew. They're quite nice, really tiny. But yeah, if you wanted to do this for your tabletop gaming, the diorama, but £3.82. There we go. What can we say? Yeah, exactly. What more can we say? And finally, for the last thing in the shop is some Absalon 502 coagulated blood. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's it. Absalon oils, brilliant for model making with, doing effects, anything like that. Because they're purpose-made oils. People will say, but I get all my oils from the art shop and never been a problem. Yeah, but the pigments in this sort of stuff, oil paints, can't go wrong. This is from
very rich pigment in it, very rich.
Very rich. This is from the Starship Filth sort of range, the fantasy sort of range. But that's it. If you want some coagulated blood, there we go. There we go. So we'll do once more through. So we have the British Grenadier Queen's Guards, ICM. We have 3 syringes. We have Model T ambulance. Yep. We have an Airbus helicopter. There's an ambulance in the background. I knew I'd find one. I've just spotted that one. Then we've got some British medics. And finally, we've got some coagulated blood. Is that the right word? Coagulated?
Yeah,
that's
right.
the word that they put, yeah.
Yeah, right. So I will stop sharing and come back to the screen. And when I find the chat, where's the chat?
What are you doing? Don't press that button.
Right, I've got the chat back. Right. Go. Yeah, let's see if anybody can have it. Yeah. No bears are allowed to be killed for the skins. Officers have female fur. It's softer. And other ranks it's a male. Bobbins 9000 has it right. 9000. It's the NHS birthday today. Is it birthday NHS? Yeah, 73 years of NHS.
Are you sure it's 73 years, not 72 or 74? Because it's easy to get 1 year out when you do birthdays.
Because the Queen awarded them the George Cross, didn't she?
Yeah, that was it. That's why I put the Queen's Guards in. I was actually looking for a George Cross type thing, but I couldn't find anything. Not in the store anyway. But yep, the George Cross has been awarded to the NHS for all its hard work, not just over the last 12 months, but from in 73 years. So
well deserved.
Yeah. So well done, Bobbins 9000. You win absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Well done.
Nothing for you, nothing for you, and nothing for you as well.
So, if you don't send an email to Ted, you don't have to worry about winning nothing.
Yep, and you don't have to wait for that van to drive past your house because he ain't stopping.
No.
So well done. So in fact, we'll give everybody nothing today because we could celebrate. Can't we? So there we go. So well done to anybody out there who's in the NHS. Congratulations on your medal. Do you get to wear a medal?
I don't know that they give one to
everyone
everybody.
Get one. I think it's just a general across the
They probably
board,
get one and they have to pass it on. They can wear it for a month or something and then pass it on to the next person.
Yeah. I know it's only been awarded twice. I think twice before to large groups. One's been to Malta, and the second one was to the Northern Ireland Constabulary or something like that.
All right.
Don't the NHS get to use the George Cross on their livery, their banner and their stationery and all that? A bit like Malta does, doesn't it? Malta has it.
Yeah, Malta has it on the flag now, doesn't it?
Yeah. So I think the NHS get to use it on their...
So it's going to cost them 10 million to redo all their ambulances and...
Well done then.
Cool.
Peter Rogers said maybe the guardsman was called George. Good call, that one. Yes.
Was he cross as well?
Yeah, he could be a cross George.
You can't tell what he cross or not because they're not allowed to do the emotion stuff, are they?
And you can't see his eyes, can you?
No, that's right.
Yeah. So on that note, I think we've got a thing to give away.
We have.
Yes, we have a thing.
I shall show you the thing. Look, there it is. Here's what you could have won. Here's what you still could win if you nip across quickly and comment on last week's video. You'll be able to find last week's video. It looks like that. Look, we had great fun last week. Look at how happy we were.
Yeah, we're Foxx crossed out.
Yeah, Foxx is crossed out again this week because he's not here.
Yeah.
And so, yes, nip across to that very video, the one that says the 28th of the 6th, because that was last week. Leave a comment on it, not a live chat. We can't leave a live chat now because it's finished. But leave that comment on there, and I shall put that into here. I already have, in fact, put it into there. But when I click the load button, then it will load up all the comments. So I'll give you another minute to make sure you've done that. And you can have a look at the lovely thing you could have won. The Revel 172nd McDonnell Douglas FA-18 Hornet from Top Gun. It's not just from Top Gun, it's from Top Gun Maverick.
And then wings still look too far back.
They do, they look too far back. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it works, but...
Go and do it. Go and enter it. You've got to be in it to win it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So yes, that's that. If you haven't done it now, then that's too late. I'm going to filter the duplicate users, so even if you've entered 16 times, you still only get one chance to win. So there we go. I shall click that now, and your last chance has already passed because I've clicked the button already. So there we go. There are 21 unique comments, which wasn't bad because when I looked at the page earlier, there were 10.
Oh,
so
cool.
You know, people have left it to the last minute, which is fine. But you know, when next time we do a contest, get in earlier. Let's click the start button, and we'll randomly pick a winner for that kit. Who's it going to be?
What did they have to do from last week?
Too late. I've done it. They had to put a comment down that as if they were doing a flyby, and what they'd say over the radio or something. And the winner is Stuart Tucker with "I asked for a tomcat, not this heap of junk."
Right, yes.
There we go. So congratulations, Stuart. Put an email to Ted up in the top, above Ted. Look, he's up there. Look, up above Ted. He's got his email address. It's ted@eModels.co.uk. Your one-stop shop for all your modelmaking needs. Not that bit. That's not in the email.
Was there a kit number for that, Chris? To bung in the chat, mate.
Yeah, tell us you've won the Hornet Top Gun hashtag 04965. So
Big mates in the chat.
Tell us you've won that, and eModels will get it shipped out to you at a moment's notice. We'll have a look. See, look, 10 comments there when I loaded that page, so more people have gone back in.
It was a Top Gun catchphrase, wasn't it?
It was. So other ones we have. I have a Tomcat. He's nearly 2 now. He's never met a Hornet. Buzz the Tower. Is everyone awake in there now? My Tomcat's faster than yours. Towering Inferno, great film. I don't know quite how that equates, but there we go. You're not waving back. Do you want me to go past again?
Oh yes, I see what it did. Yeah.
So yes, there we go. Congratulations to, I've completely forgotten who it was that won. Stuart.
Yeah, Stuart Tucker. And he's in chat as well. So
there we go. Yes, well done.
Yeah,
thanks, eModels. He says, yeah.
Kit number's just above your comment, buddy.
Yeah. So there we are. Once again, we've got through another eModels live stream. We'll bring it to an end once again a little bit sooner than we normally would, just because it's too damn hot in here.
It'll be back to a long show next week, won't it? Because Foxx is back.
Well, we'll just sit quietly and let Foxx do all the talking. That's the way it works, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool. But don't forget, you can always like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you just came upon us because we've popped up on your YouTube feed and just been a nuisance and it won't go away, so you've had to click on it. Yeah, do keep in touch and press the subscribe button and the little notification bell, and it tells you when we next put videos up. But in the meantime, we'll leave it all for this week. We'll be back for the same time next week. It's 9 o'clock. Is it 9 o'clock? Yes, it's 9 o'clock. We've been doing it so long, I forgot. But thanks for coming along, and we'll see you all next week. Thanks now. Bye-bye. Bye.
Take care, folks.
But yeah, see you next week. Bye. With Foxx, we hope.
Yeah, probably.